Hey guys, F1 Amo here. If you don't know, this is my channel. I'm Amo and I'm 12 years old and I'm a go-kart racing driver. This is my first time in Daytona, which is an outdoor track. If you check my previous YouTube videos, I drive at Team Sport, which is indoor karting, so I have a lot of experience in indoors, but I don't have much experience in outdoors. That's why I went to this track, which is Daytona Sandown Park, which is a really good track, so I hope you enjoy it. So guys, green flag, race just started. So as I said, it's actually my first time at Daytona. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push to get good lap times for my first time, because I want to impress. I want to see what I can do, and my parents want to see what I can do. Here you can see that I was really aggressive, because the best way to basically since I was pushing, so that's why I was really aggressive, because I want to get good lap times, as I said. So, and also the person in front, I saw that he was really quick, so I was actually pushing myself to catch him as well, because if I catch him, because since he's really quick and I catch him, I would be really happy to catch him. And I didn't say it, but 3 people in the session were absolute pros, and I actually beat 2 of them, which I was really happy about, because it's my first time in Daytona, and it was literally amazing to see the sun hitting and everything. It was just so good. Yellow flag. Yellow flag is probably when someone spun out or someone went into the barrier. You can see someone went into the barrier, so it's probably whether he spun out and went into the barrier, or he just braked late, or he just didn't brake at all. So green light. As soon as the yellow light is off, we just full speed straight again. And here you can just see it through my driving that I'm actually pushing really hard to get him. Boom, overtaking him. It took long, but I was really happy about it. That I overtook him. Also, I'm not sure if you know, but this is a public session. So since it's a public session, this means that a lot of people are new to karting, or they're just doing it fun. So in public session, what happens mostly is that people just press halfway, through the pedal, or they just brake in straight lines, which is really annoying. But I'm having fun as well. Remember, it's a public session, so I'm just having fun. So I'm really happy about it. In front of me, car number 3 is actually one of the 3 person that was amazing. You can see the helmet looks good, everything looks good. Here also on top of this, I'm not sure if you saw that on the street, but people actually do get warnings. It's not let's say, if you track limits, if you go outside the track to gain time, you will get a warning. If let's say you have dangerous driving, you crash into someone on purpose, or you get mad, you will get a warning. And multiple of this warning will result in a black flag. which, if you don't know, I never got, so I'm really happy about that. And it's actually really good because I never got a black flag ever, and I am not looking forward to getting one. Also, as you know, if you have like any tips on how to drive outdoors karting, just leave them in the comments, because I would love to have any tips. Because I'm not, if you check my channel, and if you didn't, then after this video go check my channel. I think you will see that I drive rental go-karts with a Team Sport, and Team Sport Edmonton is my local track, which is an amazing track, and which I still go to today, tomorrow. Like, I go there every week, and sometimes multiple times a week. And I'm not sure if you know, but there's a championship called the BIKCs, which I'm at, which I'm joining, and the qualification started there. Sorry for my English. If you don't know, I'm French, so my English is not the best. But the qualification started there. And the system of qualification there is you gotta set through. You have one or two. You have, I think, from the 1st of June to the 1st of August, till the 31st of August, which is a lot of time, which is a long time. So basically, you need to drive any sessions count. And basically your 3 best time will be added together and divided by 3 to get your average, and your average will be your time. So basically, right now I have a 36.2 and 2 36.4s, so my average would be a 36.3 something, which is really good, because if you check like on the website, I think the average lap time there is like 46, I think. But of course, that's the average lap time, because a lot of people join in public sessions. But this average is actually really good. But let's get back to Daytona. And honestly, this track, I'm not sure if you know, but this isn't the full track. So basically, 2 days before I booked 2 days before I booked this session, I went Daytona because I booked a Saudi session, but they told me I was too young, unfortunately. So basically, they gave us our money back in credits, and basically we got £120 in credits. So what we've done with this £120, we booked 2 junior sessions, and this session cost £60 each. So that's what we've done with the credit. Oh, someone went into the tires. Oh. Well, I hope they're alright. Honestly, I really hope they're alright. So as I said, we booked 2 sessions that cost £60 each, and these carts are slower than the Saudi carts, of course. So since these carts are slower, they put us in a slower track. So basically, since the car are not fast enough to do the full track, they just put us in this track. So basically, if you see the tire barrier, basically normally the full track is you still go full speed forward, and that's why, and that's basically the track you're supposed to be using. When you have Saudi carts or D-Max, but since I'm too young, I'm just driving juniors, which are the carts I'm driving right now, which aren't bad at all, because they are the same speed at Edmonton, but they are still fast. They are still really fast. And honestly, I do recommend this track to everyone, literally everyone, because this track is literally amazing. And if you're a beginner, these carts are not too fast, so it would be amazing for you to drive in these. Like, if let's say you want to try outdoors for the first time, I would definitely recommend this track or Rye House or any tracks like that. And also I was really happy for it to be raining because I didn't have the footage, but I went Brentwood for the first time and they didn't allow for me to use my GoPro, unfortunately. But it was raining, so it was my first time driving in the rain, and it was literally so hard. And since we drove in the rain with slicks, it was even harder. Like they don't have the time to take the bumper off, change the tires to wet, and also it costs too much money. They just leave us in slicks, so it's way harder. So I was really happy that these carts it wasn't in the sun. It was really sunny, so that is really good for me, honestly. Also, on this lap I was actually really happy because there was no one annoying me, so I had space to show what I could do. And I know I don't have the ideal racing lines because it is my first time. So here it's a small kart. This is a small kart, but he did not annoy me at all. He went wide, so that was really good for me. Then I just went full speed to the finish line, but unfortunately, literally 5 meters from the finish line, I couldn't reach the finish line, and here someone spun out. They probably got into the battle and got hit. But anyways, this session was amazing, and I would definitely, as I said, recommend this track to any people that want to try it outdoors for the first time. And something I definitely need to improve is I need to be way more gentle with the steering wheel. Like if you look at my movement with the steering wheel, I'm not as gentle as I should be, and that can cost me a lot of time. Also, their brakes are really good. Like as you can see, I braked really late, and I still managed to get through that corner without spinning, and without crashing. So their brakes are really good. And if you don't know, these carts, I'm not sure if I said it, but I'm gonna say it. These carts are, I think, same speed as Edmonton. They are 200 cc's. And the small kart went into the barrier. And I actually do not know how that happened, because small karts are really slow. But anyways, I actually don't know what happened. But back to green flag, back to race pace. I also might get new gloves, because if you look at my right glove, you can see a bit of my hand, because I got a hole in my glove. Oh, they spun out. Oh, here I knew there was no point of taking risks, so just took my time to overtake him. Honestly, there's literally no point of risking getting a warning or even a black flag. So I just take my time in overtaking him because I know I will anyways because it's a small car. Also there you can see I'm going a bit too wide, so I might get track limits or a warning for track limits for going too wide, which of course I don't want because it's just a warning. I know it's just a warning, so it's not that bad. It's not like a black flag, but I still don't want. I just still don't want a warning. But since basically on the screen it says the amount of time left, so I just started pushing, and since I was pushing, so you can see number 14, which is me, track limits. I just loved about it. Like I actually got a warning for track limits. So if you see on the steering wheel says number 14, basically this is number 14. So I actually got a warning for track limits, which was actually really funny. Like when I loved it on my helmet because this is actually really funny. But as soon as I got that, I was actually scared to touch the curb. As you can see here, I'm not touching it. When I touched there, I'm not touching it either. I was actually really scared to touch it because I was scared that because if you get multiple warnings, you can actually get a black flag, and I do not want a black flag because let's say I get maybe like one black flag, or let's say I get 2 black flags, I could get disqualified, which I don't want. So I was actually pretty scared to touch the curb, so pretty much didn't touch the curb for the last couple laps. And the end of the session is near, so basically I think we had 1 lap left. I'm not sure, I forgot, but I think after this we had 1 lap left. So since the screen with the time was off, I knew it was nearly done, so I just tried to push as hard as I can for the fastest lap time at the end. So I just pushed, and I really liked how the small car didn't annoy me at all while during the end of the race. It just like went wide and everything for my racing lines. He didn't annoy me at all, which was really nice. And boom, here we can see someone in front. What car is that? Car number 13. But I'm not sure about you, but for me, when I see a car in front of me, it just makes me be more aggressive. Like it makes me want to catch them. So I become more aggressive trying to overtake them. So what I do is I just push to overtake them. So I actually pushed to overtake him, car number 13. But straight away, car number 6 annoyed me. But as you know, public session, so again I didn't really care because it's all fun. Honestly, it's all fun. Oh, someone spun out. Oh, that could have been dangerous to stay there. But it's not his fault, he just spun out. Happens to everyone. So here I'm trying to get this slipstream, but he's lighter than me, so he just gains time on me. But what I can do is gain time on corners. And he spun out. Ooh. He spun out, so I was wondering if it's okay. Checkered flag, end of the race. I hope you like this. I hope you liked this content. And sorry for my English. I'm French. So if you like this content, go check my videos. And there is another race after this one, so I will post part 2. Don't worry, guys. Make sure to check my content. Make sure to like and subscribe. It costs nothing. It's free and it helps a lot. So please do it, guys. It costs nothing and it honestly supports me a lot. And if you're a motorsport fan or karting fan, as I said, make sure to follow. And if you want to see more content like this, just leave a comment, tell me, and I actually, guys, I read all of your comments. I like them. I reply to them. So F1 more here. Bye, guys.